How you going, everyone out there? Hope you're having a great New Year's Eve. So I was actually browsing through the images and that online, and then I come across the Economist magazine. Looked at the one last year and analysed exactly what was going to go on. We have some alarming things that are put into the front of this magazine. Remember that, like I teach, everything is a code of consciousness. So looking at the front of the magazine, you can already understand that there is a duality going on right here with Putin and Trump facing each other just right there. Like I said, everything in reality is about the game, and the game is about having player one and player two, which you can see classic right here on the front of the Economist. If we go through it, you can actually notice there's quite a few different symbologies that are actually included here, and especially being brought up in the Western world, you know Pinocchio, and Pinocchio had the nose that grows every time he lied. Now you can notice that the Western world has decided to put the Pinocchio figure right behind Putin, so subconsciously they've already told you before it even gets into the next year that Putin is going to lie, because those two associate each other, and then it actually programs your brain to actually see and hear Putin in the future that he's lying. So we look around and you have Gandhi for the peace, you have marijuana that's going to be a lot more prominent in the world, but the main thing that we can see right here, which is quite shocking, is that you have the venture man that's actually standing here, and he encompasses the entire world with his arms out. And one side, you can see that there's balance being created. Like I said, everything in the physical reality has to work in balance just the same as it does in the ethereal realities. And that is what they're showing with the balance right there. It's not depopulation or anything like that. All it is that they're going to force a new way for balance to be achieved in the physical reality, and that's what that is. But the quite scary thing about all of this is that everything is written backwards to make you understand that everything in reality itself is backwards. If you look at the writing that's around of each of these symbols, you'll see that they're all backwards. But if you look at the main one that's on the middle of the venture man, and you'll see that basically he has written on his chest, you can either say hashtag ME2 or hashtag me too, or number ME2, which we could be looking at Mandela effect 2 right in front of our face and advertised before we even get there, especially now that we're looking at the venture man himself, where he has goggles on like out of the movies that we've seen in the past, you know what I mean, the time travels and stuff like that, where they put those kind of goggles on, then jump into their time machine and then go into where they go into the future or they go into the past. So this is all a big sign of what's to come for the 2019, and it's going to be a big change for every reality in this whole perspective of all the quantumness very soon. So peace, love and respect, everyone, and I hope you have a good New Year's, and I'll catch you in 2019. Peace.